Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. And if you're watching the video on YouTube, hi all, and welcome to the stream. The servers are down at the moment. Oh dear, this might not be a very long stream. I'm unsure at this point in time. Oh, yes, not good. I don't really know what the issue is. What I can tell you is the forums are also down. I thought I'd nip on the forums, just make sure, it's not just me, is it? But it seems not. The forums and everything were all working earlier. However, they seem not to be now, because obviously I went and bought a Grace key about 30 minutes ago. But since then, apparently, oh God, no, it's all gone. It's all gone very strange. Yeah, don't know what to tell you really. I'm social mediaing in the background, by the way. But I'm not sure. I keep getting server down. Test Live seems to be down. The forums seem to be down. Yeah, not good. But yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. Until we know more. Not a good look for the stream, really, is it? Hopefully it's not just me. Because nothing Funcom seems to be working from my end. So I don't know. I don't know what the issue may be. Rubicar's down. 2019, is that down as well? Let's have a look. We'll go on 2019 if we have to. Not adverse to 2019. All right, okay, so we've done that. We're still on the loading screen. I lost chat. Yeah, I can't log in. It's saying dimension down at the moment, so I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, 2019 down. Chris on YouTube says, hi, yeah, I just lagged out a game. Yeah, I think the server's down. Beer o'clock. What the hell? Let's have a beer while we wait for the servers to come back up. What about Test Live? Let's close that. Test Live, are you there? Oh, not looking good. That did sound delicious. It's just generic domestic lager from the UK. Chilled, of course. Someone said, oh, the English drink their beer warm. I was saying, excuse me, but we drink our beer chilled and have done since its invention. Thank you very much. Yeah, we kept our beer in coolers and stuff. Not obviously. Oh, hang on. No, dimension you want to play on is down at the moment. Please try to connect later. Okay, let's go back to live. Nera, good morning. It's good evening from me, but yes. My God, where are you then? New Zealand or somewhere like that? Japan or somewhere like that? Yeah, Rubicar is down. Click on play. We get the dimension you selected is down at the moment. Please select a valid dimension. Well, I'd like to. Yeah, it all seemed to be working. I mean, I logged into the account page and went, Plix, can I has a grace code? Oh, the main account page is running. I just logged in and had a look. History, yeah, 30-day prepaid, there it is. That's all working. Yeah, of course that works. But nothing else does at the moment. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's not a good look, is it? Login handler was not found. Oh, wait, Rubicar. Has it fixed itself? It's looking promising. got this far. Let's try logging in. Oh, right. Moment of truth, everyone. D. I think. Yeah, D. Yeah, looks like it's alive. Okay, I have no idea what that was about, but anyway, let's go to the live screen on both feeds, YouTube and the Twitch. There we are. Right, okay, I'll leave that one up. Right, okay. Is Freelancers up? I can't remember. Last played on Sunday. I've had a busy... Oh, no, Monday. I've had a very busy week. No Freelancers for you. Just log back in. Yeah, I know. I'm in. Okay, cool. Quick, while there's no one here. Do the thing. Oh, I never handed in the doja. That was foolish. Never mind. Oh, they're okay. Okay, let's grab some daily missions then. I'm applying for a job. Right, so we want... let's reset the old giveaway. Yeah, I'd already done it, but just in case. Giveaway open. There you go. Giveaway is now open for a grace key. So this is not a GMI grace. This is an actual grace code. I always do one at the end of the month because I get paid at the end of the month. There you go. It's as simple as that, really. Right, Enigma Dog is... So if you want to enter for the free grace, you need to do it over on Twitch, unfortunately. Prisoner mission, there we go, yes. We're 202. Dun dun dun. It's all good. Right, okay. Alien daily mission. Aliens alone. Don't send... I was expecting it to send me somewhere scary, but we're okay. Don't send me to Arid Rift at 202. I'm going to die. Especially with this build, it's way below where it should be. Still got like level 59 requirement, symbionts in some slots and stuff. Now then, as we have a grace, not a grace, a doja. Let's click it. And go hand it in. They very, very foolishly didn't. Do I have an opinion on the upcoming Dune? Quietly optimistic, I suppose. I don't know. I've not played it, not been in the beta. I've only done the character creation and benchmark bit that's free currently on Steam. You can go try it, see how that runs on your system. On my system, runs really, really well, but I would expect it to. It's a high-end system. How the game itself will run, it might be a bit different than a canned benchmark, you know. Because you can preload everything in a canned benchmark versus a live game. It has to compensate for new people coming into your field of view, etc. It has to figure out what their character looks like, what the character's doing, and all the rest of it. Alberto! Subscribed with Prime. They've subscribed for 15 months. Thank you very much for the resub, and thank you very much for 15 months. Much appreciated. And Lady Sky Cannon with a loot, please, in the Grace giveaway. And Alberto Bob, again, with a Grace giveaway. Good luck, both of you. Ooh, which research did that go into? It should be apotheosis. Yes, it was. Okay. Right, let's get some buffs. Right. Razil, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, I was worried then. I was like, well, the bloody server's not up. What am I going to do now? You've got a stream scheduled with giveaways and whatnot. That's not going to go well, is it? We'll go through the Wampers. It's quicker, I think. Look at us getting... Let's have a look with nobody here. Getting 60 FPS. In ICC, where frame rates go to die. And then back to 100 in tier, yeah. It ain't graphical load. Most of the graphical load you see on screen is because I'm streaming with the GPU to 2 different platforms. The in-game chat server's got nerfed. Guild chat's working. So I don't know. Maybe. I know the chat servers are slight... Oh, of course, there's no buffs. Yeah. We have to wait for our buffage. I mean, I can log multiple characters and buff myself, but, you know. It's kind of a pain in the bottom. So, Loxy, welcome to the stream. Can't log in anymore. Oh, and we might crash again. It seems alright here. Seems okay here. Can't log in anymore. Why wouldn't they not been able to? Oh god, is the login handler crashed? It's nerfed at Kite Hill. Oh, it's... yeah. It's up for me, I think. Maybe. I don't really know. I think we're on borrowed time here, perhaps. Let's attempt to do Enigma Dogs. I don't know how this is going to go. Seems Secret World also. Yeah, yeah. I went to the Funcom forums before. Let's have a look. I love that. Chrome still calls it Twitter. So you go to the forums. Oh no, the forums are back. They were down just. A new post. What is it? Server down Rubicar 2020 C8 set server down. Okay, server. Yeah. Well, so were the forums earlier. But yeah, luckily I got in time to buy a Grace and everything, so I could do the Grace giveaway. Can't type in org chat for me. Yeah, it worked a couple of seconds, well, a few minutes ago. Test. Yeah, no, it's not working. It stopped. I said, it's alive, but then it wasn't. This is myself and Gothic were on. Now we can't Gothic is me, sorry, and Tonya and me. Forgot my guy. No, I'm Gothic. Axel Crew, welcome to the stream. Can't even send a towel. Yeah, it's not good. Let's have a quick look if GMI is up or not. We don't need it for the giveaway. Just out of curiosity, because it's a Grace code I've got for the prize. Just wanted Scotty to come back to old. I think it doesn't work. Here's some. I hope there's someone to push the reset button, yeah, or something. Unknown area. Yeah, the servers aren't straight yet. That's for sure. Definitely not. Suluxy with a loot, please. Good luck. We'll persevere, guys. We'll persevere. See how we do. Oh, no, I didn't want to come to tier. I want to go bliss. Well, zoning seems to be working, but that's only superficially with a data point of 1, i.e. me, which is not how you do any kind of data analysis. You can't do data analysis with a single data point. That's not how it works. Anyway, right. What have I... oh, God. My brain's... the server's down, and now my brain is broken. Coincidence? I don't know. I play so much on Rubicon, my brain doesn't work when the servers are wobbly. There you go. Hacker Valley, loot please. Good luck. And the Super Pool, loot please. Yeah, it should have added 3. Oh God, is Moobot having issues? I hope not. Peer Pressure Peter. Added 1, 4 in total, and then 1, 2, 3. Added 2. Look, please. 7, 8. It skipped 1, but it's caught up again now. We're okay. It's okay. It has been adding your entries. I was like, oh my God, the whole internet's broken. That's it. I'm out. Where's my Blu-ray collection? South. We want to go, not north. Right, okay. It's the... seems like the server's sort of up, but not properly. Let's try chat again. Test. Nope. Axle crew. Ooh, camera higher. What? No, I'll just pour out the... I've got loads of Blu-rays. I've got loads of movies I've downloaded and kept. So I'd probably go, let's fire up Dune 1 and 2. There you go, there's an evening. Test game up. Testing. It looks like the chat server's back up. Stormybot is now online, but may have shut down or restarted unexpectedly. Yeah, we all got shut down unexpectedly. Excuse me. Ah, the swamp music. Yeah, I couldn't get on the forums before. They seem to be back up because someone posted, your server's down. I tell you what I haven't done yet is add a hold hell at bay. I need to do that. Who have I got one on? Hild. Got one on my old engineer that I don't really play anymore. I might pinch his. I think the other ones I have are converted. Our Orgbot is just going bonkers, logging people off and back up. Yeah, that's possibly people crashing and, or, you know, disconnecting and reconnecting. I don't know. I was making custom imps for my Fru, but the bot in ICC only made one before the crash. Now the bots are gone. Sad face. Oh no. I might be able to make them for you. I don't know. What quality are they? And have you got any Job clusters in them? Enigma Trainer. Okay, he's responsive at least. So something about training Enigma dogs. Argonian Bookworm. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So Loxy, login works again. Interestingly, I am outside the mission I was in. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I've seen that before. That's not completely unexpected or new. But yeah, strange. Random 180, 200 ones. It seems Chewie is back. Ah, that's good. Yeah, I think most of the other bots will log themselves back in once they can. They're on like an auto retry kind of thing. Our chatbot was. I suspect most other bots operate on the same sort of principles. Says my latency is 0 milliseconds. Believe that when I see it. Isn't there usually like an NPC there? I don't know. Oh no, it's the next termite mound. Yeah, if it doesn't come back, I can make them for you on one of my characters. I think most 220 players would have enough nano programming to do it, just with trickle down and symbionts and whatnot. I mean, I've got this... Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. We just crashed. No! Let's see what happens. Oh, God. That could just be a random crash. I don't know. Seems okay logging back. But that was a weird crash. Just... Yeah, I know. Just... You dared. Okay, this is normal again. Let's jump out and try and kill something. This is rando dino. Yeah, the bot's a better option. It's kind of programmed not to fluff it up or over level implants, which I'm known to do. Oh yeah, systolic equalizer. Is that fixer? So fixer hot. I've never seen that one before. Although I'm lying and I probably have. I'm taking it though, because that's quite an interesting one. Right, I can see balls. We have balls. Hey everyone, we has balls. Balls are up. Now we need some dogies. Need some dogies? Can I have a dogie, please? Brighton versus Forest penalty shootouts for a place in the FA Cup semi-finals. You into football? No. I'm sorry, Terry Ferry. No, I'm Welsh. You know, you're strange English people and your round ball. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't follow it. I prefer the game played by men with oddly shaped balls. Open pet. There we go. Follow. Right, this should be fairly painless. Seems we've got the playfield to ourselves, effectively. I wonder if it's some super duper crashing service. Yeah, I've never been into football. It just, yeah, sorry. Oh, you're watching round ball, are you? Yeah, I have watched the... I usually only watch like the Six Nations and stuff. I'm not a big sports fan, I'll be honest. I used to like Formula One and stuff like that. But then it stopped being free without adverts on the Beeb. And I kind of stopped watching it then. That was during the Schumacher, Nigel Mansell kind of era. I really used to love it back then, when the cars were really fast, you know. So if someone crashed, it was like major, like, carnage. It was, yeah, it was high stakes kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying it ain't high stakes now, but, you know, the engines are kind of restricted and all that. I mean, it does make it more competitive and stuff, because in the 70s and 80s, it got to the point where it was like, who's got the best supercharger in the turbo system? Better in 12-man and you're an enforcer, just shoot a spider and crash team. Love you. Oh no, the tank is gone. Hopefully the keeper can be used. If they're set up right, they should be able to taunt, but they won't taunt like an enforcer can, that's for sure. Remains of ball. I saw loads of balls just now. Where've all the balls gone? How can we be short of balls when we're the only people here? I saw half a dozen before. Yeah, I think the servers are... Well, we'll just keep trying. That's all we can do tonight. I mean, you know, it's outside of my control. It's outside of your control. It's up to Funcom IT to keep things running, not us. Sue likes a serious question these days. Yes. Well, you can set up... you can use all the melee energy perks on a two-hand edge keeper and still be a good two-hand edge keeper, but it means you can off-tank because of the taunt value in some of the perks. That's how mine is built anyway, but it's a very well-built keeper, let's be fair. I mean, they're probably better made keepers than mine, but it's pretty good. Seems to be working now. Appreciate it, though. Oh, you're welcome, dude. No, I mean, this is what, you know, before bots were a thing, people would be coming on and asking for buffs in chat, and that's fine. That's cool, you know. We're all good with that. It is a MMO, after all, you know. We are meant to play together. And collaborate and such. That's the general idea in the design. However, I'm running around looking for balls and having zero luck at the minute. There was loads before. They've all rolled off somewhere. Excuse me. Not my fault. I did not carbonate that beer. I simply bought it and drank it. Even though I've got grass radius, right, hang on. So, video settings. So, grass radius, view distance, enable grass, 200 meters. That is not 200 meters, all right? Unless my character is 50 meters tall or something ridiculous. Recently back as a crew with some friends after a 4-year break or so. Gotta say, the bot buffs are... Yeah, Chewie's Beacon Warp taxi service is pretty spectacular as well. Yeah, it might be not even Funcom related. It might be, I don't know, something happened somewhere. To a cable in some data center somewhere, and then, you know, a lot of this stuff is kind of farmed out, third party of the third party, and so on and so forth. Yeah, the warping, especially during any of the celebrations like Halloween or the anniversary celebrations, the taxi service will beacon warp you directly to the world boss, which is at a safe distance, I'm hastened to add. So you don't get warped into Death Valley or something silly. What's going on with the balls? There was nobody here. How have all the balls disappeared? I don't get it. There's another Enigma Dogie. Yeah, you're no good. I need a ball. Aha! I think I see one. There's a ball. Follow, don't you go running off and getting yourself killed by a swamp warg. There we are. Three more. Can't believe how long this is taking, considering the servers just came back up. You think all the NPCs and such have respawned. Seems not. Maybe it's just the server's the same, but it's the login handler that crashed. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many layers of complexity there are. There are. But yeah. I think there's like a login handler for, you know, that logs you into multiple different Funcom tiles, maybe. I don't know. You might find that if you went to some, you know, other random PvP or whatever game, you know, FPS shooter or something, that they had issues as well. Don't know. As we're not playing one at the moment. Alright, let's snake our way back out of here because I don't want to deal with swamp wargs. I have found a source of balls. Mega Meek, loot please. Good luck with your entry. One more ball. There's one over there, but it's nestled in between all the swamp wargs, and we don't want that. So, pet on follow. Aggression enhancer taunt on the ball. Wait till he's under your feet at a safe distance and kill. Yay, there we go. Right, I'm going to use that beacon. Nice Playboy how he is doing it. Okay. Right, let's go hand this one in. Mission complete. Goodbye. Oh yeah, don't need the pet thing anymore. There we go. Right, hold hell at bay. Let's transfer. Tech was wearing one that hasn't been converted to the full Shadowlands ring, so I'm going to pinch that off him. There's a character I did a Let's Build on, oh god, 6-7 years ago maybe? Haven't played him much since then. I think he was the only one. Yeah, Tech. Okay. Hopefully we can log in. Okay, seems normal. Yeah, a lot of the player-made stuff is the best stuff in the game. Tech. Yeah, I've not played him in an age, so I'm going to pinch his hold hell at bay. I said he was wearing it. Yeah. He's got no ear implant for some reason. Maybe I can pinch that as well. I don't know. Right, take that off. Trade it over. Okay, all looks normal. I'm slightly nervous about doing any trades while the servers are being weird. Oh, right. Inventory full. Okay, so delete that. Decline. Start again. another beer in a minute. Agree. Can I give you assurance relief? Can I do gift of assurance? I think no, you've got to be target 210. Okay. Alright. I mean, he still functions, I just don't really play him very much. Alright, okay, so we got that now. Let's make a bit of space. What quality? Your quality 50 implant. Yeah, I don't need you. Let's pop that in there for some other time. Okay. Yeah, it's very laggy. If we combine... There we go. We got the complete Shadowlands protection ring plus 500 nano resist. Sense and psychic 600. Oh crap, yeah. Let's have a look. Wait, what? I thought I did base abilities last time. I'm slightly dubious about this. I have a distinct feeling like some of the goings on aren't correct. Is my thinking. Range weapons. Did I not spend IP as soon as I dinged on the primary stuff? Guessing I didn't. Okay. Right, I need 600. So one of these bags has got my base abilities HUD in it somewhere. Should have. Yeah, there we go. So let's upgrade that. That's 25 to all. Sense is okay. Psychic needs a bit more. Oh, XP can. Thank you very much. It's because we're a bit undergeared. We should have been able to just throw that straight on. Have the buff bots come back? Dunno. Gonna get a beer and then we'll go find out. He said. Alright, be back in a moment. Right, okay, we're back. Let's have a open that beer. Oh, that's the thought. I've got rings and stuff, haven't I? My various travels. And that. I won't quite do it. How much? Sense is okay. 23 points short on psychic. Shouldn't have this problem, but I have. It's a problem of my own making by not upgrading this character very much. That only gives 10. Let's go and see if the buff bots are up. We can get something from there. See if they've come back online. Would be nice. If not, I can buff myself by logging a different character, so there's always that. Uh-oh. That was an odd zone. I zoned before I actually reached the grid. Okay, nobody here but people waiting on buffs. Is not good. Okay, we're going to buff ourselves. We'll figure it out. NA. I don't know what he's looking at this. God knows. I mean, we're self-sufficient in that regard that I can do stuff. Right, okay, if we log the NT, they can give us the Intelli Psychic buff. And also they can come and do the prisoner with us. So, log him in, the Atrox NT of Doom. Oh, he's logged off here still. Okay. Rubicar beacon. Oh, didn't open a bag. Yeah. Well, it worked anyway. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe because I logged a different character in earlier. I'm not sure. I've logged the wrong character in anyway, but never mind. I was thinking of my NT and I went and logged my MP. Doesn't matter, for the purposes of buffage, we should be fine. I want neuronal stimulator. Where's all my buffs? Ah, here we go. Right, medical. Odin's missing. Have I not got? How have I not got? Okay, that's weird. I don't have a neuronal stimulator on this character. I thought MPs had it. Oh well, never mind. Buffbot is up in ICC. Thank you, Razil. The thing is, I need one of my characters to go and do a prisoner mission in case nobody's there. So, we're all good. Okay, so we want to go quest space. Yes, we do. Mega Meek redeem check posture for 200. Okay. Yes, there you go. Posture checked. Okay, so they're in they're in penumbra as well, somehow. Alright, okay, can I now use Le Beacon? I should be able to. Just seems odd that he wasn't in his anywhere in his NCU. Yeah, there you go. Neuronal Izzygimmers mock, yeah, all of those. Cortical, yeah. I know neuronal puts us within 1 point, but for some reason that Atrox MP doesn't have it. That's weird. I can't understand why they wouldn't. Yeah, it used to be... Was it NT only or something? I can't remember now. Alright. Neuronal stimulator. That brings us to 600. I think it's 601, isn't it? No, 600. Yeah, we're okay. So now that's put my nano resist up to a respectable level. Save close. Right, I'm going to go check on the buff bots in tier, because I've got a macro for those. So, you know, laziness, I guess. But also paid buffs. It was NT only at one point, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it was. If you need the nano, I'll just buy it, don't worry. I'm just surprised I didn't have it on them. Okay, so ICC for buffs. Thing is, I won't be able to get composite and fuses again. But then again, I can log a character and give it to myself. Yeah, Chewie's grid's back up. You just wave at him and he gives you fixer grid, if you didn't know. Or you can ask them and they'll give you that. Yeah, this buff bot... This buff bot's working. Senti, help. Yeah, some of these are paid as well, because they're higher level than me, and I'm 202, so... Paid characters doing the good work. Right. NCU. Yeah, just give me the NCU buff, please. Hack and quack. Grid space freedom. Oh, they had neuronal stimulator as well. Infuse with knowledge. Have we got the composites? Infuse with knowledge. Mastery. Composite mastery. Composite teachings. Have we not got the others? Composite mastery. Composite infused with knowledge. There we go. Recompiler. P&H. Soldier. We want offensive steamroller. Reflect. Made a Nano Mage MP for Sector 7. He has a 200 Demon and Bella Morte for a heal back. Nice. Okay, I think that's everything. Except maybe... Yeah, self buff and... Oh yeah, Behemoth. I forget which buffs I use because I've been using the macro for so long. You just run up and hit the macro and forget what it was that you had to begin with. Essence of Behemoth. There we are. And then the crap buff improved. Cut red tape. Have we got the crap stuff? Crap, maybe not up. No crap buff. But okay, no biggie, no biggie. Right, I'm gonna go talk to the warden, and then I'm gonna grab the NT to come along. Just because NTs have got massive damage. That's the main reason. Just as easily be anything else, but for expediency. Right, okay. Yeah, running around a little faster. Right, now I should have the drop-down menu. Like, pick a prisoner menu. Because we did one after going through the dialogue several times to get the one we wanted, which is what we used to have to do. No, we don't. We got quality of life patch there. There you go. Prisoner mission. Okay, we got lag. My God, that was a weird one. Okay, let's see how we do. There you go, Harry's, and then we're gonna grab the NT. Yep, they're still up. Right, okay, so there we go. We're at Old Athen. Don't need to go to Old Athen. We're not rolling the mission. Right, what am I doing? There we go. Harry's, form team, and then fly there. Right, it's form team. Right, recruit. Yes. Jump in a Yalm. Yalm up over here. Right, okay, I'm going to fly this guy out first. Stop about there. Okay, and then we're going to put this one on follow. Seeing as the NTE has more run speed, etc. Yeah, I just want the help for the prisoner. They could also be really useful for Inferno quest as well, using using high level characters and stuff. Yeah, so no idea what was going on with the servers at gone 7:30 when I tried to log in, but yeah, there we go. Something fairly. Someone said the Secret World ones were down as well, so whatever it was like quite a serious thing. I should do that. I should make a Sector 7 character, just so I can feed other characters as I make them. Ungfreak subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 32 months. Woohoo! 32 months. Thank you very much for the resub, and thank you very much for 32 months. That's awesome, dude. I can't believe I've been doing this. I think it's like 5 years I've been doing this now, this streaming thing. Started in the lockdowns, didn't I? That was 2020. We're 2025 now. Crazy. It does not feel like that, I gotta be honest. It feels like, oh, I've maybe been doing it for 6 months. I mean, it probably sounds and looks like I've only been doing it that long. But, yeah. Mrs. H, hi! Oh, the prisoner is down. Okay. Oh, we've lost the other character because we zoned and we didn't redo follow. Never mind. Know where we're going. I've been trying to get this RTX remix to work with AO, but it says file format not recognized, and like, yeah, it doesn't know what to make of it. It really doesn't. It's like, what the hell is this? Is how it sort of. Where's my? Oh, you're there. Why are you flying over there? You're not flying anywhere on my screen. You're right here. Okay. I am in front of you. Am I in front of you on this screen? I am. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's buff. That's nearly everything. One more of those. Shelter. And then procs. $16. And we've got about a minute or so. Let's just check in for any goodies. Nothing we're interested in, so... Or press 'em with loot, please. Good luck. 11 entries in total. M's good odds. 10 to 1. Not bad. People spend hundreds of dollars on lotto tickets, not realizing quite what the odds are of winning are. Or convincing themselves that, you know, sooner or later these numbers will come up. Yes, in about 1 billion years on the law of averages and random selection, but yeah. Now, that said, we'd all like to win that big prize or whatever, wouldn't we? Yeah, I'm sure we would, but hey. Is that including the tariffs? Well, I don't know. I mean, they don't... The tariffs in the US don't really affect the UK because we really don't buy much from the States. I've got to be honest. Like American cars, we've got European ones. Why would we? No offense to any Americans, but American cars are just too damn big. You got to drive them on our tiny little streets. It's like, no. You know what I mean? And then our food safety stuff is a lot higher. So yeah, we're like, no, we don't want chlorinated chicken. Thank you very much. You know. So yeah, it generally doesn't affect us. Really. Probably does somewhere down the line that I'm unaware of, like coal or steel, even though we've got coal fields and everything else here. Oh yeah, clocks go forward, yay. Oh yeah. It's summertime and 2 AM. Yeah, it is here as well. You notice people turn up late for work with spring forward, but never turn up late for clock. Never turn up early for clocks back. That's something I always noticed. That's why they changed from Sunday, Monday to Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, we brought daylight savings in during the Second World War. Before that, the UK in its entirety stayed on GMT or UTC for the whole year. It was brought in for that for various reasons, and it's just stayed. But there's really no reason to use it in the UK. Do I really need it to be light at 4 a.m? No. No, I do not. You know. And it's arbitrary anyway, because the sun is always in whatever position it's in over the sky, which is where we began to measure time. You know, like with sundials and whatnot. So... nothing of note on either one. There we are. Yeah, they change over the weekend because most people don't work weekends. That's the logic for that. All right, let's beacon Team Warp out of here. I think a lot of the tariff stuff is just a distraction from the fact that, you know, eggs cost ridiculous amounts of money and all the other stuff that's going on. It's because Steve, one guy, was it Steve Bannon or someone said, oh yeah, you know, we just blitz the news cycle because the media corporations, the way they're set up, can't deal with multiple stories at once all breaking on the same day. They have to focus. So we decide what they're going to focus on. Meanwhile, other stuff goes under the radar. And they were saying that years ago. You know, so it's kind of nuts. But, you know, we got our own problems in the UK, so, you know. It's one of them. Right, the other mission I've got is... oh, yeah, I'll go talk to the warden. Then I'll go do emergency call. Yeah, but you know me. It's like keep all the politics and drama out of the chat, because I'm pretty sure most people are like, I tune into your streams just to forget all that noise that we're bombarded with constantly. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm totally there with you. It's like you can't get away from it. So I kind of ask that, generally speaking, we just don't discuss it. Just forget it exists for a couple of hours while we're having fun on Rubicar, you know. Mic off. No, mic is on. Most definitely on. I can see the thing going across the screen as I'm talking. Your sound isn't working. My audio isn't working. What? It works. Okay. It works. Okay. Right, I can hear it. 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 It's definitely on. 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 Yeah, it's working. Right, was anybody else traumatized for that? One man fat slap band. Yeah, something like that. I could probably make that work, but it's difficult to synchronize because I'm doing it after the fact. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Right, here we go. It's really hard because it's not a regular delay. So I was counting time there, and yeah, it didn't work. So it didn't repeat accurately. So never mind. Fun times. Nice recursion. Yeah, all on my own. But there's no, it wasn't in time. Do you know what I mean? So it would be like 3 and a bit seconds, 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds, and ad verbatim. So yeah, it was a little bit tricky to get. It certainly wasn't in time. I can say I've got a very strong sense of time, and it wasn't. So. That's the door knocking, that's the pizza. Can you only get your poison braces from a reet? Yes, but they are tradable. So they're yes drop. So you can make some on a burner character that you're not going to keep. You can make dozens of them on that character, get them out of a reet, trade them to your mains, and then, you know, you're still good. So they're not inaccessible as long as you've got a character slot. I mean, you can make a froob and go farm them. You need to kill a few fleas and a couple of bots for the parts, and have the Antonio Strickland guy. You need a couple of parts from him. Yeah, so people have got them, you know, because they wear them at lower levels. I've just got it on this character because I'm just that lazy. I did keep a level 30 left-hand implant on a level 220 engineer just to annoy people on stream. I can't help it because people moaned about it. I was like, right, well, I'm not changing it then. Yeah, so that's just me. I'm just contrary sort of nature. Right, I am going to get another beer. Yes, I am. I'll be back. Right, we're back. Now, hopefully, we've got enough damage to deal with these guys, but I'm not sure. Because you've got to kill them all. I don't know if you're aware of this. You have to kill them, you know, within a certain amount of time. Okay, we've got no healers. That's good. Got 3 minutes to kill these. If you don't kill them in 3 minutes, they continue to spawn and the mission doesn't complete. So you kind of need a bit of damage. So I'm not sure we've got. Okay, let's just up the aggro bar slightly. Make sure we're hitting as often as we can. I've still got the abilities HUD in, haven't I? Okay. Oh, there we go. I'll take the add damage one. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Matt Cannibal, subscribe with Prime. They've subscribed for 4 months. Thank you very much for the resub, and thank you for 4 months. Much appreciated. They're not nuking me as often. I think that's the whole hell at bay helping out there. Possibly. Thanks for keeping my childhood alive. Me, Sobzin, started playing at 30-something. You're very welcome. It's kind of my second childhood, too. Success! Alright. Target you. Mission complete. Return to the agency. You don't actually need dialogue, you just need to target them. Proof of life or something. Right, we go back, we hand this in, and then we figure out what on earth we're going to do next. Oh, Doctor Sanctum. I can't get in. I'm too high level now. So, yeah, we're just going to cancel that. Learning about the Overseer. That was from the What's It quest, and it never goes away, that one. Can you delete it? Yeah, there we go. Hype train incoming. The Super Pool. Subscribe with Prime. They've subscribed for 3 months. Thank you, Cal. You're very welcome. My humble streamage is, yeah. Mission cannot be deleted. Well, that's good, isn't it? Yeah, it tells you to talk to an NPC, and every time I do it, the mission doesn't go away. I don't know what the hell that's about, but there we are. A 43-year-old man watching an older man, yes, with more hair and better beard. No, it's genetics, dude. There's nothing you can do. You know, I don't have as much hair as I used to. But it's since I was about 20, I've had the same hairline, so I'm not going to complain. Christ, it's still on my head. I don't care what colour it is. And the beard thing, oh, I wasted so much money. If I could have back the money I spent on razor blades over the years, I'd probably have a better car. I'm not even kidding. I used to have to shave twice a day to be clean shaven. I was an idiot. I should have just gone, I don't think I'm supposed to be clean shaven. Clearly, my face wants a beard. Why don't I just go with it, you know? But at the time, you know, beards went in. And so I just quit shaving and was like, oh, look, beard. But yeah, I'd shave at like 7 a.m. or something before work. And I'd be in the toilets shaving again like lunchtime. Otherwise, people are going, God, didn't you even shave today? Because my beard used to be jet black, not grey and silver like it is now. So yeah, it was kind of strange. It was a bit of a revelation, actually. So not long before lockdown, I grew out a beard and went, that looks pretty good. Yeah, it was only like two months worth of growth. And then we had lockdown. Of course, everybody was on less money or whatever, on furlough. And I just went, you know what, I'm just going to grow a beard. So I grew one out. It got to about there. And then, you know, none of the barbershops were open. So I just clippers, set them on the longest cut, did my whole head and my face, and then grew it back again. And that was in 2023. So I went from whatever length that was, an inch, I guess, to where we are now. I put nothing in it. I don't wash my face with anything but just regular soap. Yeah, it's genetics. That's what it is, I'm sure. Ingle Shadow, subscribe with Prime. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Right, so that's dailies done. Doja done. Report to the agency. What's this for? Oh, yeah. That's for the prisoner mission. Durr. Let's go and do that. And I has my reward now. Goodbye. Right, okay, so that's that done. That's a big chunk of XP. We could maybe make a start on the Inferno quest lines. I don't know. Let's beacon and see where the hell we are. I think I'm still in Penumbra, I think I'm saved there. Yeah, looks like. Excuse me. Okay, well, let's run to Shadowlands, get saved in Inferno. That's going to be the thing. Going to do anything? Don't need a Doja today. We've already handed one in, so. Not been aggroed, probably because most of the stuff here is now already grey or green, so less aggressive. We hope. Yeah, the genetics thing, I've got like olive-ish, like kind of olive skin because my paternal grandmother was Italian, who emigrated to the UK in the early 20th century, so sort of like 1920 or somewhere around there. Yeah, you know, which is why I tan easy, don't get sunburn very often. In fact, I can't ever remember getting it. But my grandfather was a red-haired Yorkshireman, which is like straight to the Viking kind of heritage thing, with the red hair and the, you know, and he had a massive moustache as well. So I'm a convolution of that gene pool. And then my mother was full-blooded Welsh, but she was blonde and blue-eyed. So it's a real Heinz 57 there, you know? Proper mix. My paternal grandfather, he was an RAF, like Royal Air Force engineer. During the Second World War, he was repairing Spitfires and getting them back up in the air. So the Germans, the Nazis thought we had way more planes than we did. It was like, no, it's the same old plane. We've got duct tape and some, whatever. Just get it back in the air with a machine gun. There you go. So, yeah. There's a million and one authentic movies made about that. But yeah, he was one of the engineers that kept putting them back in the air, so... And I do have that kind of, I can seem to fix anything, given enough time, trait. I don't know what that is. It's the engineer bug. Someone gives me a house phone and says, oh, I need to program these numbers in. I've got the manual. I'm like, I don't need it. Just right, okay, it's done. I'm that guy. I don't know why that's a thing, but apparently it is. I think it was in the Dilbert comics. Unfortunately, we've diagnosed your child with tech expertise or something like that. They just naturally just find it simple to fix things or understand mechanical or whatever things. I don't know. Is that a genetic trait? I don't know. Yay! Okay, we're in Shadowlands and we have the combined ring for all zones, so we're good. I think I only saved in Penumbra because we were doing the quest in Penumbra. So we'll get to the top of the ramp, to the jump off point, and we'll farm a Doja with the NT, and then we'll think about starting some of the quests. But we do want to save here first, I think, as a matter of course. Lapa is a good place for Doja as well. It is, but I've never seen one drop ever. In all the times I've done a Lapa, I've never seen a Doja drop. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't disagree with you. I just haven't personally ever seen it. Oh, I've never done Dark Ruins on this character either, so we should be able to. Do you think Funcom will sprinkle some funds on AO if the new MMO does well? Probably not. Probably not. When was the last time they did that because a different MMO was successful? I can't think of a single instance. It seems to be with Funcom, their focus is always on the latest and greatest and not on the back catalogue. They just, I'm not criticising them. That's just, seems to be the way they operate. They never seem to reinvest in games once they've moved on to a new game, So I don't genuinely think that's a possibility, but it could be. It's possible, but I've just never ever seen it happen in all the years I've played, and that's quite a few years now. We go sorrow, and then we run to where the character is and get a doja and stuff. I don't know. They drop. I'm sure they do. I've never seen it in all the times I've done that instance, which is quite a lot. I'm not saying it can't happen, but then again, people have asserted that no, you kill demons of shadow and you'll get a doja first kill, and we've definitely proved that wrong before now. Demons have a higher drop rate. It's like, I think we've extensively proved that that's not the case, so just kill the easiest mobs to kill in the zone. It seems to be RNG, you know, generally speaking. Why have we got all these why? No. You. No. And you. No. You're grey. You're green, you might aggro. No. Just all the no. No. Right, we're going to go kill for dojas. Oh, there's a mob. As soon as we get an insignia, we'll go save and then figure out what we're going to do. Da-da-da! That was quick. I have to say, that was that one kill insignia. That's pretty good. Let me get off the ramp. There we go. Someone is already... Yeah, I know. I need to close that. Switch. Insignia. Right, let's go get saved in the garden. I'm not saying they don't drop, I'm just saying I've never actually seen it happen. They drop in Dark Ruins as well, but I've never seen that happen. But it doesn't mean it doesn't. It just means, in my personal experience, I've not seen it. That's like, I am a single data point, so therefore not conclusive in any way, shape or form. They are level, and they're level capped in a lapper. Okay. So we can look it up. Special. Dark Ruins team. And a lapper. 201 to 210. Yeah, there you go. Special doja. Does not affect regular doja drop. The two are mutually exclusive, so you can hand in both in one day. So if you get the regular one, it's the same with the Pandemonium ones. You can hand that in on top of a Inferno doja. Yeah, the special dojas mean that you can hand in two different dojas. Oh yeah, insignia. Then we save. Yep, I've got the buff. get another beer, and then maybe we start a Inferno quest or something. I'm not sure. What do you think? Do we do a quest or just grind a mission or something like that? Excuse me, it's like 40-50% on the drop rate. It could be. On the special ones, yeah. So you can do Inferno one and a Pandemonium one, a Lapper one, etc. And they don't conflict with each other. You can actually hand both in. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Right, so missions. Oh, Luke, please, good luck with your entry. I missed that. Yes, beer. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Celestes has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Bobalicious with the loot, please. Welcome on in. And very good luck. Where's the big pretty notification? It didn't do the notification. That's rubbish. Why not? Apparently it didn't do it. Anyway. Right, so we could get a start on... Ooh, maybe one of the Yutto's quests. Yeah, that might be good. And we really are carrying this character. We really are at this point. So we're going to run all the way to where... Or Inferno Tours. Would Inferno Tours be better? Actually, no. If I'm going to do Inferno Tours, what I should do is pre-farm the no drops. So let's do Spirit's Quest first. You know the two Yuttos you meet straight out the gate in Inferno? We'll get started on those. The plan is get to 205 and never have to go back to Penumbra ever again. For, you know, no particular reason other than Penumbra is rubbish and I hate killing grey mobs for doges because they run away and heal. There's a mechanic they introduced some years ago, etc., where people would do off-ground tag with NPCs. So they would, you know, get on top of a rock and just bombard an NPC that couldn't shoot back because they were off-ground or whatever, so it couldn't melee attack them. So they introduced crowd control and that kind of got rid of that. But what it also did in that same patch was introduce, if a mob is grey to you, it will run away from you and go into a healing mode, so to speak, which meant that when you're 204 in Inferno, in Penumbra, be shooting a grey mob legitimately for a doja, but you've got no chance of getting it because the mob's running away and healing on you. I think something is having a go at my other character. Oh yes, you. Well, you know what? Just how about die? I'm not going to calm you. You've annoyed me now. So you may die. Gurrit Pajalis. Kalos, I couldn't find the net Dynabosses. They all have the same loot profile. For example, Yatamuchi always drops from... I don't think so. There are loot tables, but they haven't been published by Funcom. They're anecdotal. But they're fairly accurate given the data pool size. In other words, you know, they've dealt with so many reports that when they correlated them, it's a fairly accurate substantiation of loot tables, but I'm not aware of those. As far as I know, a lot of those scopes actually drop in chests or are mission rewards for return to terminal missions. That seems to ring a bell. All sort of HUD type scope items seem to be that, but I can't substantiate that. Because I don't generally ever look for those. So my data pool's too small to give you a conclusive answer. I mean, your best bet is having a look around on Anarchy Online Universe, because that's built on a lot more data than a single player has. You know, each and every one of us is a data point of one, which is unreliable for data correlation. You need more than one data point to have any kind of accuracy in prediction or possible outcome kind of thing. So, you know, it's like the difference between average and median. So, if the average is like, okay, so if you go to bingo, on average you will win $50 a week. But the median is you will win $5 a week. It just so happened that in that week they pooled the data. Someone won $1,000, but there were over 100 participants. You know, this is where statistics get interesting. Also helps protect you against hawksters and snake oil salespersons that try and sell you a load of baloney. Statistical data doesn't do that. It goes, right, what's our data pool size? What's the median? What's the average? What's the most typical outcome? Which is what the median is. So you could go 5 nights, win nothing, maybe win $5, you personally, but one other person goes, wins $5, $2, no dollars, and then hits the jackpot on day 3, or day 4 rather. But if you work out an average, it looks like you're typically winning $20 a week, but you're not. That's not a true representation of the risk v reward, whereas the median is closer because it gives you the most typical outcome of a scenario. So yeah, this is why education's important. It protects you from, shysters, hawksters, and, all other kinds of fraudsters that would have you believe all kinds of bullshit otherwise. Yeah, advertisers, I'm looking at you. Yes, I am. If there was a difference, you wouldn't have... Yeah, because when you play a game like this, you need massive amounts of data to amass a predicted outcome, because taking the experience of one person is not sufficient. Like, okay, so let's say we take tonight's visit to Inferno on insignia drop rates. Well, I killed one mob and I got an insignia. Therefore, according to that statistical data, it's 100% drop rate. But you and I both know, no, it isn't. You know what I mean? So, because we've been on different characters at different times of day and whatever, and found that it took, you know, an hour and killing 60, 70 mobs before we got the item we wanted. So then the median becomes more accurate, but if you've got 100 data points, you'll get a much bigger picture of what the actual RNG drop rate is, but you need a lot of data to calculate it. Right, there we go. We got the big damagey NT there. One who learns from the past. Let's try you. That's the stories. That's the Anarchy quest. Okay, let's start with that. Yeah, there you go. The Anarchy. Where the Anarchy come from? Yada, yada, yada. If there was a difference, you would have heard of it. Well, yes and no. Come on. I will help you. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so we got that mission. And let's get the Spirits Quest 1. How can I help? I mean, you talk to a statistician or someone that's got a degree in statistics and they'll explain it. It's like, oh my God, yeah, you're right. You know, I never thought of that. Spirit hunt, examine spirit hunt. Okay, contemplating. All right, so he's just run round and kill stuff. Contemplating. Need a few more contemplating. Oh God, something attacking me down here. Nope, we're okay. Contemplating, prepare to die. What are you? You're not, you look different. Unrepenting. I need contemplating. Oh, another one. Awesome. Right, need 2 more, I think. 1 more. Okay. Okay, contemplating are done, so don't need you, dude. This is why I got an NT. Calm the crap you don't need. It's faster than having to kill it. Almost. I mean, we're not far off about the same kind of time frame. Oh, you look like an unrepenting to me. Yes, you are. I need to find a few more. Yep. Oh, that was you, Dad. Where are we at? 3 more, 2 more. Okay. 2 more and repenting. Excuse me. Contemplating, don't need you. Unrepenting, thank you for participating. Here's your nuke. Okay, where are we at now? Kill Spirit of Disruption. Okay. Don't need you. Gotta find the Spirit of Disruption now. Don't know where they are. In the middle somewhere, maybe? Oh, there he is. Spirit of Disruption. Trying to pull this guy out when you're 202 is like, oh my god. You get swamped. But we're not going to. Spirit Hunt, return to the one whose words happen to rhyme. They wouldn't talk, so I had to fight them. Yay! Ding! 203 and never-ending beacon of light. Okay, let's pop that. Where can it go? Can it go anywhere? Oh, whatever. How can I help you? Search for the nuclei. Okay, goodbye. Search for the Somphos. Yeah, okay, the named Somphos near the XP spot. That's no problem. I need to make space though. Oh god. Oh, we got some space here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Right, okay. Oh my god, I'm actually taking damage from these things. I suppose if you got enough of them over time. Right, the Anarchy we can deal with as well. Might want a tankier character for it. I don't know. If I think I do, I'll switch to the Keeper or something like that, which will just go, what do you mean you hit me? I have no idea that you did. There's no evidence that you hit me. I have taken 0 damage. See if we can do that en route. That's going to speed things up a bit. Right, we should be out of harm's way by now. There we go. Full health. Now we need to run quite a ways back, actually, to get this. Right, the Anarchy we should be able to do from here. Does anybody run any of them up to the tent? Quite often you do see that, but no, not today. So for the Anarchy quest line, we want zealots. Okay. They hit really hard, you know. Disciple, don't need. Yet. Ah, there we go. Zealot. Ha ha ha! They got big damage, but no HP. Disciple, disciple, what's around the corner? Disciple. Don't need you. I will be killing you later, just not now. Disciple. Or Carnage. Okay. More disciples. What are you? Oh, you're a disciple. Don't need you yet. Disciple. Where's all the zealots gone? Oh, it's disgraceful. I came to this restaurant and there were no lobster. Okay, where are we at? On the quest. One more zealot. Okay. Okay, one disciple. Ma ha ha. It's like the count on Sesame Street, you know? That should be you done. No? One more? Right, let's hit perk damage. Nuking away. Switching from new to old client still messes up your inventory items. It would if you didn't transfer the preference files, which I have a video guide for.
Hi all, and welcome to the...
From 8 years ago. There you go. And it's still completely accurate. So, there you go. If you want to use both clients, that's how you do it. There you go. It's really like, if you can do basic... if you can do basic stuff on a computer, like copy and paste, then you're going to be fine. So yeah, don't worry about it. It's not a big thing. You're going to be good, etc. So, right, Dreamkeeper we want next. Yeah, it's easy, but you have to know where to look. You have to have the file privileges because prefs now live in the user folder. You know, yada yada yada. It's all in the video. Oh, this guy's got a lot of HP. Let's dot him. Get maximum perk damage on him. And nuke damage on him. At least I think we're on this guy. I really hope so, because I can't calm him otherwise. Destroy the Dreamkeeper. Yeah, we're okay. That's the other tune, getting XP, I hope. Right, we've got to do the named Somphos next. They're all in the same area. And you try and avoid them like the plague when you're killing Somphos for doges. You see one, you're like, they don't drop no doja. I'm out of here. Plus they have way more HP, are higher level, and do more damage. To you. Right, find the one who talks with the what? Find the one who talks with the past. I found him! Doesn't seem to want to talk to me, though. Okay. Something broke. Don't know what it was. Let's zone and try again. Right, so we want that. Zone. There we are. Boink. He should talk to me now. One who... Oh, wait. One who talks with the past. You're one who learns from the past. You're different. Oh, God. Actually, I'm going to stay here because the other quest, I think, requires me to go to this guy. We'll figure it out. Right. Okay. Moving swiftly along. We'll go kill some Somphos, and if I get into trouble on this character, I'll log a different one. Excuse me. Not my fault. I didn't carbonate the beer. I simply bought it and drank it. Ooh, let's land on the ramp. There we go. Right, where's a good spot to deal with this? somewhere on the path, I think. Right, I don't need these guys yet, so let's calm them. So many Somphos that I don't need. So instead of fighting and bickering over them, we're here. Right, so for that quest, we want 5 ARG-Fs. However you say that. Argly? Nope. Argly. Argef. Right, okay. Let's pull you over here and combust you. Let's wait till you're a bit closer. And okay. And continue. Argly, what are you? So, Logie. Yeah, I don't need any of you guys yet. Okay. Argef. There we go. Come to me, you get nuked. Rejuice with a loot, please. Good luck. You are an Argef. You must die. You are an Argef. Prepare to die. What was the line from the movie? I am Antonio something something something. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Yeah, it's one of those. Def, let's pull you. My name is Inigo Monteo. Yeah, The Princess Bride. I love that movie. I don't care that it's a meme or anything else. No Garrick yet. What? I don't understand. Rejuice, what do you mean? Never mind, you're using it. Yeah, you see the big checkerboard explosion? That would be the Garrick. Had that for a long time on this character. Well, I've had it since 2.15, let's be real. Because you can't actually cast it until you equip a class HUD. You know, the good old nano deck. And the nano, even though the nano itself doesn't say you must be X level, the nano deck does say you must be level something something dark side. So yeah, this character's had that for a couple of years, I guess. Maybe you just didn't see the Garricks happening or something. I don't know. Where are we at? One more Argef. Right, okay. I'm gonna pull you over here. There we go. Never seen it. Oh, you should watch it. It's such a good movie. It starts off with Columbo reading a kid's story to a kid who's off sick that day. And it's just a wonderful film. It really is. Such a good movie. What's the better series in your opinion, Andor or Mandalorian? I love both. I think Andor and Mandalorian are awesome. Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2, and then stop watching would be my advice, though. Season 3 doesn't make much sense. Seasons 1 and 2 of Mandalorian are epically good. They're really good. Season 3, yeah. I've got a lot of love for the cast and everything else, but the story wasn't as good and didn't make as much sense. It felt a bit, tacked on and forced for season 3 of Mandalorian. I'm not sure why they didn't need to do that. But suddenly the Mandalorian decides he's going to rejoin the Mandalore, but there's no explanation for why that happens. He just suddenly decides so. Whereas in Mandalorian 1 and 2, there's little tells that cinematically let you know why and what they're thinking, even though you can't see the guy's face for almost the entirety of the 2 seasons. And I think it ends well on season 2. You could just Mandalorian ends at season 2 and there's nothing after that. Would be better than putting yourself through Mandalorian season 3. You'd be better off just, it ended there. It ended at the end of season 2 because it's a really good ending for the series. Andor, we've only had 1 season, so it's a slow burn is Andor. So they had 2 successful series of The Mandalorian, and I think the story finished well at the end of season 2 and did not need to continue, but they did anyway, because corporate Hollywood. But really probably shouldn't have. They should have just ended with the end of season 2. That it would have just been perfect then. They've just gone, that's how the story ends, and it's great. Yeah, so Peter Falk plays the grandfather in it. But he's kind of the narrator. So he's not a character in it other than the grandfather reading the story to a young kid. Andor, slow burn. Don't know where we're at with the rest of it. 5 Arkley. How many fucking Arkley have I killed then? I thought I'd killed more than that. And I want to get another beer, so... Oh, come on. Where are they? Arkley, there you go. I thought that was the 5th. I thought I'd killed more, but maybe not. Yeah, Andor season 1, and that's all we've had for Andor, is superb. It's really good. It's on the same... There's no in-between. But if you compare Andor season 1 to Mandalorian season 3, then Andor's better. But Andor versus seasons 1 and 2, they're on par with each other. Right, okay, so there's those done. We just need the boss guy, and I'm going to get a beer. and visit the big boy's room before we continue. So I'll be back in a bit. Like minutes. Well, 2 minutes if that. Yeah, so if you can only watch one show, if that's the scenario, I'm back, by the way, YouTube. Obviously, people on Twitch know that because they can see me. But yeah, if you can only watch the one show, watch Mandalorian 1 and 2. And then the time you allocated for Mandalorian 3, watch Andor. That's my logic. 3 is, I think that's them. I think they'd written this for seasons 1 and 2 before they started making the show. And season 3 feels more, ooh, how can we milk the IP? It really does. And when you watch it, you can't help feel that. And it really does feel like that. Because like in season 1, why does the Mandalorian go back for the kid? And all the way through the first few episodes, the kid is pulling or unscrewing or whatever the gear stick. I don't know what it is. It's in a bloody spaceship in Star Wars. It could be anything. Off the gear stick and playing with it because it's a shiny ball. And then he sort of like goes for the gear stick, and you just see this, you know, reaction in his body language where he suddenly thinks about, oh, I miss the little one. And it's Baby Yoda, so we're all invested because it's so cute. So yeah, it's just a whole thing. Andor is a very slow burn. The first 3 or 4 episodes, you're thinking, where's this going? What's it's going to end up as? And then if you've watched Rogue One, you realise it's the prequels to Rogue One, the birth of the rebellion. And it does work really, really well. Some great casting and everything else. Deliver the nuclei to the Yuttos. Are you one who happens to write? No. Learns from the past. Well, Okay, I'll deliver them, but to which Yutto? Words who happen to rhyme says you should find the nuclei for somebody and bring someone who was referred to as the questioning kind. I think that's another NPC. Right. That's going to be the one in the tents, which are hard to get to with all the zealots and whatnot, but if you go up the ramp you can get to them easier, which is what we're going to do, seeing as we have the parts. If I had to do a rewatch, I would probably rewatch Mandalorian. Gonna be honest. Even though Andor is really, really good and has some amazing actors in it. I think the feel-good factor from Mandalorian season 1 and 2 and the kind of reveal at the end of season 2, not going to tell anyone because if you haven't seen it I absolutely don't want to spoil it for you, but the payoff at the end of season 2 is just great. It doesn't need season 3, it's done. Season 2 done, doesn't need anything else. Don't watch season 3, you'll just be disappointed that it's not as good as season 1 and 2. And it kind of feels like different people wrote it. Because it's never one writer, is it, these days? It's always a team. And I think the first 2 seasons, they were like real passionate Star Wars fans and they made it work in such a great way. Am I getting... Oh my god, Paramount, no. This, yeah, okay, so I don't need you either. So just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna beacon. Oh, that might be a bad idea. I think I'm still saved in Penumbra on that guy. I don't know. Right, they're saved anyway. Where the hell did they go? Oh no, they're still in Inferno. So yeah, that's good. Okay. Right, we want the Yuttos in the tents. They are down here somewhere. Nope, not there. It must be this tent. Alright, okay. One who talks with the past. Something. Jinxed Phalanx, welcome to the stream. 203, okay. Which one of you wants all this crap from my inventory? That's what I want to know. Kill more followers. I will help you get the stories. Yep, there we go, because that's a quick and easy one, normally. One whose words happen to rhyme. I find the nuclei. I got them right here. I hope they're what you're looking at. Yeah, there we go. Right, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Big XP, but not enough to ding. What use is this information? Yada yada yada. Yeah, Andor season 2 starting soon. So I'm going to reserve judgment until I've seen it. Season 1 was great. It was really good. But we just don't know until, you know, we hear otherwise. I might watch it and think, oh, this is, you know. But I will watch the whole thing and reserve judgment until the end. Right, okay. Right, we're going to do the giveaway now. And it's 10 o'clock. It's way... I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. No, I'm not. It's just late and I was up at... Well, I was in work at 6. I was up earlier than that. Jinx Phalanx, I'm really sorry, my dude. Thank you for coming on in, but yeah, we're going now. Right. So if you want the grace code, now is the time to get your entry in. If you haven't already, because I am going to do the draw. Okay? The draw is the draw is the draw. Jinx Phalanx with the loot, please! To the surprise of no one. There you go. 18 entries in total. Lots of people have entered this evening. And remember, it's a grace code, so you can use it on the account page to reactivate an account if you so choose. And we would love to have you on the server, I'm sure. Or you can redeem it on GMI and sell it for lots and lots of creds. I don't know how many currently. It seems to be hovering at around 200-something billion at the moment, which is quite a lot of credits. There's not, you know, that's a lot of money. Okay? You gotta remember how much a billion is. It's way more than you think it is. It's 1,000 millions. It's a colossal amount of money for any one person. But in Anarchy Online, not so much. Some people want 3 billion for one item, you know. Right. Okay, we're doing the draw. Good luck, everyone. Peer Pressure Peter was drawn from the giveaway. Is Peer Pressure Peter online at the moment? I suspect they may not be. Oh, maybe they are. Peer Pressure Peter is having a shock. Okay, let me make sure I whisper to you covertly. Let me just bring up Stream Manager. There we go. Right, Peer Pressure Peter. Let me just copy your name. Yes, you are here. Ah, good man, you won. Alright, let me copy your whole name. Search for people. Peer Pressure Peter. There's a Perry. You're not him, are you? You're not Peer Pressure Perry. No. I'm only kidding. Right, okay, so here comes your grace code, Peer Pressure Peter. Yes, it does. Let me know that you've received it. There we go. So if you redeem on the account page, it's 30 days paid playtime, or you can redeem it at GMI where it says redeem code, and it gives you a physical grace, inverted commas, on GMI, and you can sell it for lots of money. Really appreciate you do this out of your own product. You did get it. There we go. There's the number. So you got two options. So if you redeem on the account page, it will give you 30 days game time. If you redeem that exact same code on GMI, it will give you a grace to sell on GMI, whereby you can click it again and redeem it, or sell it for gazillions of money. Excuse me. Which is, you know, kind of fun. Right, is anyone streaming Anarchy Online? Me and Rubicar live feed. Oh well. Who else? Oh, Lost. Lost is streaming. Let's go annoy Lost. Now, my redhead Slovian lady. We'll go raid her, because she's awesome. She's really good, actually. She does...
A point they can't move. Oh, wow.
I don't know what game she's playing, actually. Morrowind, okay, yeah. But, yeah, she really gets into the game she plays. She's great. She chats with everybody and everything, which is, you know, always awesome. So she's playing someone with a silly hat. Just when you get into her chat, just go, why is your character a gnome? Why are you a garden gnome? Just, yeah, let's just wind her up with that. And then she'll go, what the hell is a garden gnome? Because she's not from the UK. I know, I'm terrible. But there we are. Right, so how many are going? We've got 30 people so far. Is that everyone? There was like 40 people watching just. It'd be fun if we all went. If you have places to be and things to do, I get it. But otherwise, okay. We're going to go raid. There's 30 of us. Let's go say hi. I will be back, I think, on Monday for another stream. And we'll carry on dailies and then Inferno shenanigans. We will carry on with that. See how far we can push it, actually. Because I've got some characters I'm pretty sure can solo the entire region. So let's put it to the test.
Ouch.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Rusk. Yeah. Callus. Hi.